Hello beauties, welcome back to my channel. So today I am so excited because I'm going to be doing a look for work with my Boxy Charm slash Yes or Yes bag. So I decided to combine both of them just because it is the end of the month. Today is the 28th of June, and I got these boxes and bags a couple weeks ago. I just haven't had a chance to get around to recording some looks with them. So I did do an Ipsy glam bag look for work a couple days ago, which will be up on Saturday. So this look will be up technically on Monday, which is June 2nd. That's also my son's 10th birthday. So yes, we're just gonna do both of them together and hopefully it comes out really good. So if you're interested in seeing how I create or what type of look I create with the palette that came in my Yes Oh Yes bag and a palette that came in my Boxy Charm, then grab a bottle of water, grab a snack, and then just keep on watching. Okay, so as you can see, I have my eyebrows on already, and I cleansed and moisturized my face. We are going to go in with a primer. I'm going to go in with the Laura Mercier Foundation Base Radiance Primer. And yeah, I'm just going to put some of this on. I've been playing around with it for the last few looks. So yeah, I got this in my little birthday thing from Sephora. I am probably gonna do this as a voiceover just because my kids are downstairs acting foolishly. So yeah, cue voiceover. So I'm going to go in with the ColourPop No Filter Concealer, and I'm gonna prime my eyelids for eyeshadow. And then I'm going to go in with the Mellow Treasure Chest eyeshadow palette. I'm going to take the lightest brown that's in the shadow palette. I'm going to buff that into my crease. And I'm just going to build this color up and use that as my transition shade. Then I'm going to go to the next shade darker and continue buffing that into my crease just to give it a nice cool brown effect. Now I'm going to go into my most exciting favorite palette, the Reina del Caribe Volume 1 palette. And I'm going to go in with the color Doucce. And it's a beautiful like tangerine color, and I'm gonna layer that. That's gonna be my first layer on top of those nice cool browns. And as you can see, it's giving it that nice golden color, and that's what I'm looking for. Next, I'm gonna go into the color Tropico. And this is a vibrant, like red orangey color, so you have to be very careful because it is pretty pigmented. So you see me going in with a light hand. I'm just gonna buff that and layer that right on top of that Doucce color. Next, I'm gonna go into the color Cafecito, and I'm going to use that on my outer V. I'm going to create like a smoky eye effect on both sides. And you see me going in very lightly. It is a very pigmented color. You don't want to stamp it on quickly. And I changed brushes. I went in with a more Wet n Wild flatter brush versus a blending brush. This is a blending brush, but it's a little bit more flat. It gets a lot more product on because I wanted it to get that outer V really nice and smoky. Next, I'm going to go with the color La Costa. And it's a pretty shimmery color, and I'm using it to highlight my brow bone, just to give it a little bit of a pop. And I'm going very lightly because, again, these shadows are very pigmented. I love this palette. It's super, super Caribbean. Next, I'm going to go in with El Malecón, which is my favorite color in this palette. It is like an olivey green gold type color. It is incredible. When the light hits it, it changes color. I love it. Now I'm going to go back in with Cafecito, and I'm just going to build that color, because patting and buffing and patting and blending, that does make the color fade a bit. So you're just going to go back and forth and make sure you blend both those colors together and you get into the crease. And I went in with that Cocotaxi color just to buff in the top of the crease and blend all those hard edges out. And now I'm going to go off camera and I'm going to do my other eye. When I come back, it'll be done. And here you see me just fixing that outer corner, because we did do a lot of blending and I just want to make sure that that outer V is nice and bronzed. Now we're going to go in for a pop of color. We're taking the color Celia and we're using that as our inner corner highlight. And it is a beautiful, bright, shimmery blue. And I wanted a pop of color, so I decided to go with it in my inner corner versus on my eyelid. Now we're going to go back into the Mellow Treasure Chest palette, and I'm going to layer that pretty yellow that's in the palette right on top of that Celia color. Now I'm just going to clean up my eye from all the fallout so we can get ready to move on to the face before I finish my eyes. I'm taking the Essence Superfine Liquid Liner. I love this liner. I'm going to create a wing. And there you go. Now I'm going to go in with another product from my Yes So Yes bag. It's the Doucce Punk Volumizing Mascara. And it has a really pretty wand. It has just enough, it gets enough product where it gets all over the lashes. Now I'm going to go in with the Tarte Sex Kitten eyeliner, and I'm going to tightline. I already put my foundation on, which is the Maybelline Fit and Poreless, and I'm using that ColourPop No Filter Concealer in the color Beige 25, and that's what I'm using to brighten my under eyes at the moment. I love ColourPop. I'm just going to highlight the high points of my face, as you can see here, and blend away. Now I'm taking the first brush from the trio that I received in my Boxy Charm. This is the dual fiber brush, and I'm going to set my under eyes with this brush. I'm using the Airspun translucent setting powder. And anywhere I highlighted with the concealer, I'm setting with that powder. Next, I'm going to go in with the second brush in that trio. This is the complexion brush or foundation brush, I forget. But it's a little bit tapered, so I'm actually going to use it as a contour or bronzer brush. And I'm going in with a new bronzer. This is the Essence My Must Haves bronzer in Hello Sunshine. And this is a really pretty color. It's light, but it's really buildable, so I enjoyed that. And this brush is amazing. It's super soft. I love Luxie brushes. Now we're going to go in with the Nars Orgasm blush. And I'm using a brush that I received in my Yes So Yes bag. It's a crown brush. So now we're going to go in with La Chollo eyebrow or eyeliner highlight pencil, and I didn't want to use it on my eyebrows, so I decided to use it as my lower lash line or waterline highlights, and I actually like it to highlight under there. Next, I'm going to go in with the Physicians Formula Butter Highlight and this is in rose gold. And I'm taking the last brush in the Luxie trio, and this one is the tapered highlight brush, and I'm just highlighting my bridge of my nose, tip of my nose, cupid's bow, anywhere that I put that concealer to highlight my face, I'm putting it. Now I'm using the Tarte Ready Set Radiant setting spray all over my face. Make sure I look nice and radiant for tonight. I have a long night at work, so I want to make sure my makeup lasts. Next, I'm going in with the MAC lip pencil in the color Cork, and I'm going to outline my lips. And then I'm going to use the Girlactic lip paint in the color Playful, and that came in my Boxy Charm. That's the final product that I received in there. And I love Girlactic lip paints. They are amazing. Their formula is ridiculous. And that completes the look. If you enjoyed watching me create this pretty eye look with the Alamar Cosmetics Reina del Caribe Volume 1 palette and the Melon Treasure Chest palette, then please like this video and subscribe to my channel. I did a rather neutral type of color eye with the Alamar Cosmetics palette because everybody was going for all these beautiful bright blues and everything, and I wanted to do something a little bit different. I did use blue in my inner corner just to give it a little bit of a pop, you know, think outside of the box. But yeah, this is what I came up with. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and please subscribe if you haven't already. I upload videos Mondays, Thursdays, and now Saturdays, so hit that notification bell so that you can get notified every time I upload. And yeah, that completes this look. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you beauties all in my next video. Bye.